but I'ma say less. Bang sets, league of some legends, man, I just can't rest. God War, I go Chronos and get my chains back. Don't cut me off, just cut me back on. Broadcast, you can see me on the platform. Danny Boy gave me something.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform. You already know, episode 249. We are just mashing shit together today because there's just a lot of different news from here and there. So you already know. Let's go ahead and get into our introductions in particular order, starting with Big Mike. What up, man? What's going on, bro? This motherfucker.
Failing. What's up? I have a mic muted. Fuck you. Doing great.
All right. Oh shit, we just got rated. That's what it was. Appreciate that, Ray, Big Mike. Appreciate that, Ray. What up, Chef Naya? I see you. What's up, Big Mike, man? What's going on, bro?
Doing good. Over here, been playing Horizon Forbidden West. Chilling. Just got done playing some Fortnite. That's about it. Hey, before we moved on, I
need your gamer card real quick. I
got a dad joke.
Hold on, no, fuck you. I need your gamer card real quick.
What's
up, Dragoon Knight? Go ahead.
I got a dad joke today that I heard from one of my friends. It's hilarious. They cracked me up.
Okay.
It might make you drop out, or might make Dave drop out.
Okay. Is it a dad joke plus, or is it just a regular dad joke?
It's just a regular dad joke.
Okay. All right. This doesn't seem right. Okay.
It doesn't seem right.
All right. Well, go ahead. What is it?
All right. What do you call a white crow?
A white crow?
A white crow.
I don't know.
Asian.
Wait, hold on. First of all, your mic cut out.
Yeah, he probably said Caucasian though, most likely.
Asian.
Okay, wow. Let's do this. We got lives coming back today.
Banned.
The live system is back. I'm giving Bad Bella the life grenade. Let's go ahead and take that life right now. So Bella, you got the life grenade for today. Just for that, you got to bring it back. So
what's good, Naya?
There it is. All right, so Mike is down. He's in danger. So, all right, what's up? Well, welcome, Mike. Welcome, man. Next up, we got Bad Bella. What's up, Bella? How you doing? You are powerful today. So what's going on?
I'm tired. I need to fix my sleeping schedule. I've been doing a number of projects. I feel like I really haven't been like streaming other than Valorant this week, but like I've mostly been diving into video editing hardcore this week, as well as working on my voice acting gig. That's moving along, and also I will be a host on a pageant tonight for men called the Enoverse pageant. You guys will learn about that later. So like it's lit. It's lit out here, you know.
Can we get links? Can we get?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. You should be a mod. Hopefully, you should be. I think so.
Let me.
That's fucking dope. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, please put the link so everybody can check it out, because I want to see you host that shit. I want to see that shit.
Yeah,
it's gonna be pretty funny, pretty good.
And you said it's a male pageant, so
it's turning the tides on traditional.
That's gonna
pageant.
be wild. I mean,
that's what I said. I gotta see this shit. I gotta see it.
They like walking, like a catwalk and all that.
Well, it's not necessarily the same structure. Like they're not going to be coming out and walking
suits
down
and
none
shit
of that.
and draws.
But it is a pageant, and just know it's going to be some lit stuff going on. I will send the link as soon as I pull it.
Please pull that motherfucking shit up.
I mean,
we gotta have that fucking link. You know what I'm saying?
I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued as shit. What time does it start?
It starts at 7 p.m. EST.
I will be fucking there.
Flyer.
I'm telling you.
I'll be there.
Bro. Yeah. Me and Big Mike definitely will be there, because that's start of demon time. So we'll be there.
Oh,
hey, it's demon time all the time.
Facts. So it's going down. All right, so make sure you guys check that out. Well, welcome, Bella. Welcome. Next up, we got Dave D, aka Wesley Pipes, aka Mr. No Cam. What's up, David? What's going on, bro?
What's up? I know today I probably won't be on cam. I'm just chilling.
So you know what that means too. So David,
go ahead and take that life.
He's also got the life lost today. So now we got two in danger, Bella. You got Dave D, and you got Big Mike, and you have the grenade. So.
So many choices.
I know so many choices. Hopefully you don't have a third. I don't want to fail super hard. So what's up, man? What you been doing, bro?
I'm chilling. You know what's up. Just thinking about a lot of stuff. So
yeah, it's been a hard week, but we gotta be strong, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, welcome, man. I do, I like seeing your face, man. You're like handsomer than me, so I just like seeing it.
This is true. This is true.
You know what I'm saying? It gives me like hard nips. Like so I'm just trying. Liam Neeson.
Right now, I look like Liam Neeson right now. So
yikes!
I will find you. I will find you, and I will kill you.
That's right.
I have a special set of skills, and those skills are making banana bread and masturbating in 5 seconds.
Right now, I'm in Hitchville right now.
All right, well, welcome, dude. Welcome, bro. I know you just didn't want to you didn't want to comb your hair, but I get it. What's up, everybody? I'm Dan the Man. I'm the host here at the platform, and yeah, I've been fucking chilling, really. I've been tired all week, but I finally got my schedule and turned back to normal, so now I'm gaming again. I played some No Man's Sky, which is interesting. It's an interesting story that No Man's Sky is. It's like almost like a fall and rise of a company, and we're gonna talk a little bit about that throughout the show. I've also been playing this game called Infernax. I know Big Mike think it's a nasty game, but it's not. It's actually a retro. It's like a Castlevania type game and shit, but it's like literally on my game of the year list. It is. It's honestly on my game of the year list. So check that out. I've also been playing. They say gamers don't game on their phones, but that's like absolute trash shit. So I've been playing Galaxy Shooter. And
I play Galaxy Shooter.
Yep, and then that embarrassing ass game Royal Match. It's like match 3, God. But pay the money. You know what I'm saying? So I've been playing that, and yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, let's get into it. For Horizon Forbidden West is out right now. It's like one of the big games that's out. That was one of the big February games. I think we still have a couple left. I know we got Elden Ring coming up. Which is probably my most anticipated, but for right now we're concentrating on Horizon. And let me pull this up for
Elden Ring is already on my game of the year list.
Dude, you ain't even played it yet though. How can it be on there?
Daywar got his Sony Pony hat on, right?
He got his bias. He got to put his bias hat on quick to the
I got to pull this out of retirement just this one time. For the one time.
What's up, Hunter? I see you, bro. I see you. Yeah, so Horizon Forbidden West out right now. There was a little bit of some controversy when the reviews started dropping it, and I think people felt like it should have been higher. But right now, as it stands on Metacritic, is at an 88. I think the first one got like an 89 or something.
Yeah.
So it got like 1 point higher than the sequel did. I mean, Big Mike, let me ask you, because I knew you really sink your teeth into the game. Mm-hmm. Does this really? I mean, Metacritic really doesn't fucking matter. But was the ire really called for?
No, it's not. People just sit back, relax, and chill. 88 is still a great score. I don't care what anybody tells you. That's still a great score.
Like 88 is garbage, and I'm like, how many trash ass games do you know rated at an 88?
Right.
Gee, how many Game of the Year games were 88, 89s?
There were some that were
Game of the Year.
79 that were listed as Game of the Years. So let's be real here. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
shit. I mean, even though I fucking hyped the shit out of it, and and then I sold my soul to it. Fucking Death Stranding was sitting at 89 and it got nominated for Game of the Year.
I know, but then you didn't even vote for the game that you capped for.
I know. I said, even though I said I sold my soul to it.
This was the same game that you said was Game of the Year and then voted for. I don't know what you voted for. I
forgot what I voted for, but I didn't vote for it.
Yeah, I was just like, okay.
I changed my vote as soon as I played like 4 hours of it, and I got to chapter 3. I was like, I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more.
But you could not admit it. I remember when Austin, shout out to Austin, when he was grilling the shit out of you, and he was like, Big Mike, what the fuck? Are you ever going to play? I don't ever see you play when you beat it. And you were like, dude, he kept telling me, he was like, well, I love the game. He's like, no, you don't. He said, no, you don't. You're not going to ever fucking pick this shit up again.
I mean, shouts off to Kojima, because I mean, he did make like an interesting game. It was interesting. It was a Dark Souls of walking,
which is, it makes my anus hurt when you say that out loud. So I don't like that. but I know I did. I played a lot of it, and
it's right. It's Dark Souls of walking.
I have no comment. So
the Dark Souls of walking.
Yes, Bella. The dark. It's like literally dark walking souls. That's what it should be called. Like,
walking soul.
Literally, it's just like, how do you walk from A to B? That's the puzzle. And Kojima made $1 billion off that stupid shit.
Basically, Bella, if you do ever get a chance to play it, when you walk. And when you're walking, you gotta hold down in the left trigger and right trigger together. If you don't, you like get all unbalanced and everything. You start
wait a minute. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
So Caleb City made a joke video about this years ago.
Yep.
You actually have to push extra buttons to walk straight?
Yes,
you do. And balance.
Yes.
So this is why we're saying this is why we're saying those scores don't really mean shit, right? Like when people are so upset because they were super shitty about it, man. They were just like, Horizon should be like a 10 out of 10. It's gotta be this. It's like, if you play it and you love it, does it really fucking matter?
Exactly. I mean, shouts to Guerrilla Game. They did make a fantastic game. I will say that. Water physics look fucking amazing. The game
finally, because that first one wasn't better than Legend of Zelda's water physics, so that was kind of sad. But yikes! But go ahead.
Like I said, I've got maybe like 4 or 5 hours with it. I only ran into 2 minor glitches, but they were easy to progress. But now I'm having a good time with the game. If you have a PlayStation 5 right now, pick it up. If not, you can wait for PC. You said it.
Wow! Whoa! Hold on, my nips got hard as shit, man.
Did he say
boy, my shit got hard, bro.
Is the sky falling?
Wow!
Oh my gosh!
That was the noise my shirt made. It was boom boom coochie when he said that.
I want you to take your shirt off for that comment and spin it around like a helicopter.
No.
No. Feel like a helicopter.
Right. Big Mike had to own up, That's crazy. Spinning like a helicopter. I'm hyped, man. Wow, Mike.
Black Adam. They must have smashed more Black Adams in Australia or something, because the world
must have been laying down with motherfucking struggle. Must have helped you out last night, man. I don't know, dude.
We switched places. Me and Dave did. He's over to put his pony cap on. I came and shot at a PC.
You had your
the world's ending.
Right. He literally pushed a PC narrative. Wow. I am shocked and horny. So
you need some water?
I do. Look, here we go.
Chef and I said, "Yo, how y'all feel about Dying Light 2?" Dying Light 2 is fun.
Dying Light 2 is the shit.
It does have some bugs and issues if you're on console, and if you're on PC, it's supposedly not as bad.
Wow, 2 for 2. Hold on,
2 for 2.
I need to get my motherfucking coconut oil ready.
No, Lord, wait. Hey,
Got
yo.
it ready. Look, I got it
Hey,
ready.
yo,
Coconut
hey, yo.
oil ready.
No.
Here, let me get this shit ready.
Yeah.
No.
Say that again, Big Mike. Big Mike, say that
No.
again, bro. Say that
No.
again, bro. Say that
I will
again,
say-
bro.
I will leave. I will leave. They're not. No. Shut up, Big Mike. No. I'm putting my foot down. No. Fuck this.
You know
No.
when you reach the peak when Bella.
Take your shirt off, Danny. I'll come on and hit you on that door again as I say it.
Banned.
Boy, that
Everybody.
shit is funny
Everybody's
than a
getting
bitch,
banned.
man. Oh my god.
It's nice of you. It's been
No.
nice to piece, Danny.
Oh, shit.
The next episode, Dragon Ball Z.
Please don't listen.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, is Big Mike switching to PC? Will Dan the Man fap?
Oh, Lord.
No.
Get some
You on
moves.
my list, man. You on my list, nigga. It's like all y'all. Everybody failing failures.
Right.
Failures.
All right.
This is not
So-
demon time.
All right, so Horizon, back to that shit. So, Big Mike. So I know you said you really had a chance to play it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts compared to the first one? Do you think this was a giant step for Horizon Forbidden West, or do you think it was like it's just some minor improvements?
It's an improvement. It is. They actually, step back, listened to the community, took notes, and improved the game. I mean, the facial animations are on point. They're much better than the first one. I mean, you can see her smile. She has all kinds of expressions from sad to want to cry. It's just amazing what you can do with her.
What about
And
the?
real quick, I even put an article in our group chat. She's breaking walls right now. She's the first video game girl on Vanity Fair.
I saw that. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
on Vanity Fair.
Vanity
Yeah, absolutely.
She's
Damn.
she's out here chasing down Laura Croft's crown.
Hold on.
I know.
I'm like, hold on.
No, because I used to read Vanity Fair. That was my shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
I
dope.
said,
Oh shit, that's wrong. Ooh.
oh damn.
I pulled it.
He's like, yeah, I just got the X-rated one. Don't be a cookie name. Shut it down.
Hold on, let me, I typed in Alloy Vanity Fair and it was all titties. I swear to God. I swear to God, Bella, do not.
It's beautiful. I see it. It popped up for me. That's your search. Your search is
Right,
lit.
exactly.
What?
That's called your damn search.
Listen, man, all I did was type in Alloy Vanity Fair. It doesn't bring up,
Right.
Google doesn't bring up your past searches when you search an inquiry. It brings
Yeah.
up, nah, fuck y'all, man.
It brings up suggested stuff that you like.
You're doing the Rule 34, ain't you, for Aloy?
Man. I ain't got no motherfucking comment, man. Oh, you know what, Bella? Fuck. You know what's crazy? That means that I'm in danger because I gotta lose a life for that.
Say it, miss it.
Fuck.
You're already in danger.
Yeah, see, Danny, when I type it in, I'm just getting like the pictures of her on Vanity Fair.
Hold on. Let me pull it. Let me close my shit real quick, and then let me look real quick.
Right. Right. It's called suggested search engine.
Dude, no, man. No, man, that's not right.
Yeah, nah, you can't just say no. Nah, you can't just say
Nah,
no.
man, that ain't right, man. I don't
We know how
fucking see
computers
it. I don't
work.
know why I don't see
We
it.
know how computers work. We know how computers work.
Is this okay? Okay, is this the okay? Here it is. I see it. All right, hold on. Let me make sure it's
Exactly,
safe
Big
to
Mike.
bring up. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, man. All right, now you should be able to see it.
Yeah, if you sub to our channel, let's see those Mario emotes
There it
for
is.
Daddy.
There it is.
Yes, beautiful.
Right, and let me pull this up.
It's amazing that, you know, she's the very first female video game character breaking these walls down.
Yeah, there it is.
And they built a statue of her too.
Yeah, I saw that. So, you know, yeah, I mean, that's doing big things. So, like, that just goes back to, like, the argument about, like, the score of the game and shit, right? Like, people are actually getting their hands on the game, and they're, you know, it's all about the people. I mean, the guys who do the reviews and stuff like that, I mean, that's just their opinion, you know?
Yep.
But when you look at the massive amount of accolades this game has reached so far on the few days that it's been out, like, you can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's doing big fucking things. I can't wait to fuck with it, though, honestly.
I can't wait for you guys to play it on PC.
Hold on. Bella, you might have to drop out. No, just...
No.
I'll hit you that
No. Nope.
I know this
We're
bad.
moving on. We're moving on. Big Mike, shut up. We're moving on. It's not demon time.
So
We're gonna get in the corner in a minute.
let me ask you one more question, Big Mike, since you're the one that really sunk your teeth into it. If you had to give it a score, you already know our rating scale, 1 being Crackdown, 3, 10 being amazing. What do you give it, man? So far,
as an early score, like I said, I'm only like 4 or 5 hours in. I'll say an 8.5.
Wow. Okay, 8.5. Okay, yeah, that's a really good score, man. That's high up there. That means it's dope, then. Okay.
Yeah. And like I said, we talked about it last week. Horizon Zero Dawn sold 20 million. That's including PC sales and PlayStation sales.
That is
20
facts.
million.
That is facts. Milky, what's up, Milky? I see you. Appreciate these subs. 17 months. Look at that shit. You know what I'm saying? You get the heart
Shout out to
emoji in this
Milky.
motherfucker. What's up, Milky? What's going on? I see you struggle. Big Mike said he laid down with you last night.
We did.
He said he had that. Y'all had a clapping contest.
We did. It went hard. Let me tell you, it went hard.
Well, what's up, Milky? I see you. Milky, the funny thing was I was watching, and it's so funny because when I say the title of this show that we did, it still is hilarious to me. But we did the late night convo, Juneteenth Bikini Bonanza show that we did. And that show was, Papa Bella was so triggered with struggle that night.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
I still got it. You got to go
to.
if you go to the channel, it's still up. Like I maybe make sure that was saved. And that shit had me dying. That shit had me dying, man. Because I just couldn't believe the name of that. I'm like, we just did a Juneteenth Bikini Bonanza celebration.
Have you seen? Speaking of Milky and bikini celebration, did you see Milky's new Instagram?
I saw her demon form. Yes. And
I was like,
I saw. I said, damn. I said, damn. Milky got the demon form pop.
She asked the question, would you kiss her? In that Instagram photo? I'm like, hell yeah. You tell me when, where, and what place.
You better stay away from my girlfriend. I will cut you.
He said, back the fuck up.
We will fight.
Oh, so Bella, you summoning Milky or what? You summoning Milky?
I mean, I feel like I don't have to summon her. If she wants to show up, she will.
Oh, so you just give her open huntings. Oh, okay, I see. Damn. Oh, shit. She said, careful, Bella. Oh, shit. She show up. Bella turn over. This Milky sitting there, eyes glowing. Like, what's up? You said you was down. Oh,
that sounds lit.
Better be careful, Mike. Bella's gonna beat you. I mean, I might enjoy it. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
see, that's why I'm not gonna beat you.
Right, because she don't want you to go fucking moaning from every punch and shit. She don't want none of that shit. Either the struggling no, you don't.
Just before you beat me, make sure you use the Jergens on me there, Bella.
No.
No.
Anyway, now hold on. That's another life, dude.
You said fail before I can fail you. Like,
I mean, dude, you're gonna lose it before she even uses it. Like,
He's
no damn sense.
laughing. He's already stuttering his own words.
it's already over. It's already over. All right. So for Horizon Forbidden West is out right now. They haven't announced the PC version yet, but the rumblings are that it will be
common.
It will be 2 months from now. So it will be April.
You want to put a bet on it?
May.
2 months?
Well, I'm just saying that's the rumblings. I don't know for sure. I don't want to bet on not a sure thing.
Why not?
Well, because you never know. This shit could come out next week and I would still be wrong. You see what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I would be wrong. So
I was thinking maybe I'd say 6 months. I might. That's my guessing. 6 months we'll see it on PC.
I'm thinking 2 to 3. I'm thinking 2 to 3 because the amount that was sold, right?
The amount is sold on
and
PC.
250%. That means that whatever they invested in was like almost triple fold what they got back releasing on PC. There's no way that they would delay that money for another 6 months. There's no way.
Let me ask you, Danny, if Horizon Forbidden West does come to PC, you gonna be watching Twitter with popcorn and watching it burn?
If it come out, like say they announce it next week, they say, hey, it's coming out in a week. Yeah. I'm gonna be there with motherfucking. I'm gonna have me a big ass glass of Kool-Aid and all kind of shit. Like I'm gonna be there.
You gonna collect some tears?
Oh, I'm gonna be sipping them like a motherfucker, just like this.
Because you know people are gonna be toxic as fuck on Twitter.
You know it, and I'm gonna be banning too. I'm gonna be blocking. Chef Diane says, "Do y'all think Horizon West has a chance to become Game of the Year?"
I say yeah. I say it has a chance.
I think it's in the conversation. You definitely can't not say anything about it. I mean, like, it's definitely in that conversation.
I mean, we got so many good games dropping this year. I mean, and shit, we got Elden Ring dropping. We have Horizon Zero Dawn. You got Sifu that dropped. Mm-hmm. If you haven't played Sifu, gamers, as I said earlier, are eating good right now.
And we broke.
Man.
And we're fucking broke as fuck. And we're broke as shit. All right, so yeah, that's Horizon Forbidden West out right now, so make sure you guys check it out. Let's move on. I know Bella's gonna be hype about this topic here, but Spider-Man.
This is dope. I was
Spider-Man absolutely thrashed Avatar.
Finally,
and finally it did. It beat it for the third highest grossing film in U.S. history. Guys, that's kind of fucking astounding, right? Like Avatar is always like that benchmark, right? It's like if you get better than that, that means you did some shit. And man, 760 million.
Now the question is,
and then 106. They had 1.6 million during Valentine's Day. Like just crazy numbers.
Now, my question is James Cameron going to be petty again?
Is who?
He's James Cameron. He's the director for Avatar.
Oh, okay, releasing it again? Ain't no way. Even if he do it again, I don't think it's going to have any effect.
Right.
Because you remember when Avengers Endgame dropped? Endgame dropped, and it beat out Avatar. Then, James Cameron got petty.
Re-released.
He re-released it for a second time.
I know he did, so he could get the fucking shit. I know.
6 years old, he's like, nah, the Avengers Endgame ain't gonna beat me. Let me re-release this shit. And then,
but here's the thing, though. I don't think he's gonna do it this time. I don't think so because it's not gonna be the same. It's really not gonna be the same.
If he does, that's petty.
Yeah.
It looks like you just don't have any other ideas if you keep releasing.
Well, they're supposed to be making Avatar 2.
Wait, say it again, Big Mike.
They're supposed to be making Avatar 2.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, if you didn't know, it's supposed to be a trilogy. Avatar was.
Okay.
Then what's taking so long for him to release these movies
right.
so we can push him back down the list? Because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Like, I honestly have a vendetta against these movies in particular. Like, ugh.
And me be honest, I never watched it. I could care less. I lie.
I tried.
I tried, and I was like, it put me to sleep. I'm like, man, I'm donezo. I was like,
I mean, I'm with you on that, man. Like, I got that unpopular opinion where I didn't really like Avatar, the movie, that much. It was just, I mean, some of the graphics and stuff was pretty cool, but, like, outside of that, I felt like it was super boring. It was it was very melodramatic.
That's the only reason why I like the movie was because I am kind of a graphics hog. You know what I'm saying?
That was the main reason why I think it sold well.
So when I watched it, I didn't like the movie. I just liked what they tried to do. You know, with the animation, I really do like that wonderful kind of world they built.
What up, Care Bears?
As far as like the story was the most boring story ever, man.
Yeah.
Even when they fought, even when the fights looked kind of cool, but even those were kind of boring. It was just like, man, it was like beautiful boring.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of games that's been like that too, where they're just beautiful but boring.
Care Bear, we're talking about Spider-Man beating Avatar in the box office.
But it's crazy. But Spider-Man deserved it though. I love that movie, man. That's one of my favorite Spider-Man movies of all time, man. Serious. That movie was amazing.
You know what? I'm gonna say it, and then I'll probably lose a life. I have not seen it yet.
What?
Nick, are you dead?
Yeah,
it's February.
I have not seen Spider-Man yet.
You need to go see it, man.
I know it's.
I don't even know if it's still in the theaters, but I mean, if you can go see it. It was. I
still haven't seen it yet. I literally still haven't seen it yet, and I've maybe because I've seen.
Care Bear, thank you for stopping by. Thank you.
It's worth seeing it in the theater. Don't watch it at home. See. I think what it was. I seen a lot of like spoilers and stuff like that. So I just like my drive to like go see it kind of diminished. It was just like, and it's not that I'm not hyped to see it because I want to see it. I just haven't yet. It's just my drive to like actually go and fucking check it out. I don't know what it is.
It's worth it.
Exactly, Care Bear. It don't matter. It don't matter. You got to go see it, dude. Because it's a sight to behold. To see kind of like, wow, they actually did this. It's crazy.
Okay.
It was like Uncharted. Everybody was asking me, Mike, you going to see Uncharted? I had no gumption to go see Uncharted. Even though I want to see it, Spider-Man is what drove me to the theater. And I haven't been to the theater after I seen that. It was like 2 years I haven't been to the theater because of COVID and everything.
Right, struggle. Yeah,
I was like, I'm gonna go see Spider-Man because fuck everything else.
Milky said, love me some Venom. Venom is one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time. I love Venom. So I'm with you, Milky. Struggle said Danny Buggin. Listen.
Right.
Fuck. I didn't see it. I did not see it.
You are bugging. You gotta see it, dude. What are you doing?
Take a life.
No, you can't take a life yet. Well, maybe.
You can't take a life yet. I was on the podcast and I've seen it, but not you.
Yikes. Yeah, that's a life loss.
I think actually Bella saw it.
Right. Kara said exactly, what are you doing with your life, man? What are you doing?
With your life?
What are you doing?
I don't know. Shit. I'm a fucking hermit. And I hate people. So it's like
I hate people
sometimes like I feel like should I step out the door and deal with the public? And then I look at somebody walking in their pants is like garbage, and I'm like, I gotta go back in the house, and I just sit my fat ass down. I feel that way too, man. I never go anywhere now. I know, because the people are just tragic, and it's like once you become hip to the public, you don't want to touch people. But I get it.
The Care Bear is correct because I don't like talking to people as well. But I hadn't just seen Spider-Man and the way they introduced Spider-Man because I love this story. Like this Spider-Man story is like, wow, man. I'm glad they didn't do the origin. I'm glad they didn't keep going back and backwards and backwards. They did a Spider-Man story, and this was fantastic.
Yep.
Care Bear said, Milky said, I'm still not trying to go to cons yet. Yeah, and there's Gen Cons coming up here, Milky, and me and my wife love going to the cons here in Indy, but we were really thinking maybe not this year, but I don't know. Care Bear said, COVID showed how nasty people are. Oh, yeah.
The fact.
Oh, facts. like, man, just you cannot fathom how nasty people are and don't give a fuck about being super nasty.
You think?
Chef said, I haven't seen Venom yet, though. I haven't seen the new one. I definitely want to see the new one. I think that one actually is digital. No,
what are you doing?
Listen, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check it out, even if I got to watch the fucking bootleg. I will watch it.
Bootleg. Why watch the bootleg?
Because I don't want to go
why
to the
we have
theater to get the Omicron variant of Spider-Man. I don't want to get that shit.
Why
you don't want powers with your COVID? That sound lit.
Just coughing and flying like.
Why you ask your wife if you can have some man free time, and I'll fucking do a Discord party and watch it. I own it.
Go.
But you own
there
what?
We go.
I own Venom 1 and 2.
Oh,
there you go, Danny. Shit, I'm down. I'm down to watch.
I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one.
All right, well, I own part 2.
Dragoon Knight said, "Dan, what are you doing?"
Actually, I remember hosting, I think, for Struggle and Bella. We watched it.
All right. Okay.
I mean, I could watch it again for the third, fourth time. I don't care.
All right. Because I heard that one was good. I heard the second one was really good.
It was really good.
So I definitely want to check it out. All right. Well, we'll do that. Maybe Sunday, because Sunday actually, my wife she does taxes, so she's gonna be kind of sewed up. So I'm gonna have some man time.
There you go.
So maybe we could do it on Sunday and shit.
All right.
You said Care Bear says it deserves the theaters, man. Listen, I'm not gonna watch the bootleg. I promise, I'm not gonna watch the fucking bootleg.
Dude,
I'm not.
It deserves it because the theaters just make it that much more epic.
It does.
Especially when you see how it all unfolds. It's just like. Dude, I was like standing up. You know what I'm saying? In the theater.
Damn, man, I know motherfuckers like, man, what the fuck, dude?
No,
like,
but dude, it was dude. Everybody in the theater were going to do, especially like toward that kind of almost end, that right top of the climax.
Don't
like, dude, everybody.
Yeah, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody was standing up, dude. Especially when you see how everything happened. And dude, it was like literally half the theater was standing up, including me. I was standing up like, what? I mean, people were screaming,
yelling.
going, what? Oh my God.
All right, maybe I'll plan to go.
They managed to give me a tear out of my eye. They managed to make my eyes water up, and then I got pissed after that. And I punched the air a couple times. Like I was just like, I was fucking through it. I was just like,
you were like Boys in the Hood with motherfucking right. He was mad at society and shit.
Right.
That was man.
Right.
Like,
okay.
Like that said earlier when we did like our pre-show of like our screening and gave our reactions, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you're gonna be, you're gonna have all the emotions you want. You're gonna experience it all.
Okay, I see.
Dude, and it felt like it was hyped the whole movie because it's like, especially the way they kind of move through the story. It's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. You know, it's like it's just like damn, the way they kept revealing the story was bonkers, dude.
And it didn't feel like I think they said it was like almost 3 hours long. It didn't feel like it was
like 3 hours.
Right. I wanted it to be longer.
I was like, man, this did not seem like it. It was just that damn good.
Okay.
It's the best Spider-Man movie ever right now.
Yeah, right now.
So you're saying it deserved that title. It deserved to beat Avatar.
Yeah.
Yes, a million times.
And what's crazy, it deserves it. Not only does it deserve it, because elements of the movie I can't even say it, but it's just all encompassing of Spider-Man. It's like everything that you could have wanted in Spider-Man was in this Spider-Man. So,
okay.
And I do mean everything. I mean 100% of everything you wish showed up in Spider-Man, showed up in this Spider-Man. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maybe I'll drag the wife out. Maybe because she been.
Tell her.
I know she got cabin fever too, so she probably ready to fucking.
There you go.
Okay.
You know, so Dracula said, nope, it sure didn't feel long.
See?
Everybody's saying that. Everybody said that by the time they looked up, they wanted more. And I'm like, okay.
I mean,
Dude, my boys were so glued, like they didn't even eat their popcorn. Especially dude, they were just sitting up so at the top. They did the same thing when they saw Black Panther.
Calm down, spoiler alert, Naya.
But they yes, chef, yes, please don't do that, Naya, don't. But just know that it's like a love letter for Spider-Man fans. It's like it's just everything. You're like, wow, I can't even believe they did that. It's shit in there that you're like, it just shouldn't happen, but it did, and you're just like, wow, they kept. I mean, they almost did comic book level shit. So it's amazing.
Oh, that's great, then.
I love it.
And I was worried, because after this one, we were going to go back and get an origin story of the next one, because that was what the talks were.
Origin story? Why?
Yeah, because they were talking about doing another. I saw that big Mike, but I'm glad they said fuck that. It went.
Because Tom was like, he goes, I don't know if I want to do any more Spider-Man. He goes, maybe I should move on after this movie. And then I guess Disney and Sony, they got with them. They're like, look, you killed it. Let's sign you up for another 3 movies.
Wow.
So
he said he didn't want to do the same trope because he said he was tired of doing the same
I mean, everybody,
Spider-Man
you know how many times we've seen the fucking origin story of Spider-Man? Like, I'm so sick. Same thing with Batman, too, right? Like, I'm so sick of, like, Batman coming to be Batman. Like,
Wait, isn't that Batman movie coming out? Isn't that Batman movie coming out?
Yeah, the Batman, but
next month.
Next month. But I want Batman to already, like, I want a movie where all the lore's, there's lore in there. It's already good to go. Batman is already like fucking Batman. Like he's already.
That's what they say this one is. Didn't they say this one wasn't an origin? They said this one he was already Batman in this one. He was already.
Well, it's got a small amount. It's not
it's a small amount of origin.
It's got a small amount of origin in there, which makes me like almost kind of hate it automatically. So.
Because from what I read and what I've heard about it, it's about like Batman Year One. If you've read the comics,
I'm so sick of fucking Batman Year One.
Yeah,
I want Batman when Arkham has criminals locked up in it already. Like I want Batman already understanding that there's powerful villains and he has to take take responsibility and trying to control the situation. That's the Batman I want. I want already grizzled, already been through some shit, already the Dark Knight. Like I already want him good. I don't want this motherfucking, we got to see his parents get killed again, and we got to see him go through the fucking trauma and see the bats fly around and the same fucking stupid shit that they show constantly all over. Same thing with Spider-Man. He's in the lab. He gets bit by the fucking spider. He wakes up. He's got tits. He jumps out the window. He fucking flies out. He's like, it's just so fucking been there and done that. I'm sick of that shit.
That's the way it is. I mean, with Batman, the thing I'm looking forward to is they said this Batman, he's actually going to be doing some like real live detective work. And see, all the Batman movies we've seen, he doesn't really do detective work.
I know, that's the thing. That's the other thing too. Like when he's already Batman, like his detective work is amazing. Like he scans the crime scene, he does like reenactment, he got like all kind of shit. Milky says,
you know what makes me hype though? What makes me hype is didn't they confirm that this is in the same Joaquin Phoenix universe?
No,
right?
they did.
I thought they said this was going to be part of that.
It's not. It is not actually. But they said the Joaquin Phoenix one could have a Batman situation happen in the next movie.
I like the Joaquin Phoenix, but they need to continue.
Now, Milky said Dark Knight was kind of like that, or you love The Killing Joke. Listen, The Killing Joke, and they got the the animated one out. The Killing Joke is 100% my most favorite story for Batman, and the reason why I say that is because this is when you finally see Batman is human. And there is some shit that you can actually drive you to the brink, whether you Batman or not. That'll you know what I'm saying? That will and it's a shocking ending for that. Those of you who don't see it, haven't heard about it or seen, I won't spoil it for you, but it's
the Batman animated Killing Joke was like PG to me.
but
I mean,
no, the comic book was super great.
Yeah, the comic book.
Yeah, the comic book was great, but I love the animation though. I did love the cartoon, but I felt like it was a little dampened a little bit, but you still get the gist of the.
Yeah.
You can still get the gist of it, and I would say check both out.
Was none other, as I have the original comic book, and I loaned it to Brandon the Whole Man. I told him, I said, "Look, you need to read this one." I said, "This is
sick.
good."
What up, Coco? What up? Oh, what up? Yeah, I see you. What up, Coco? You guys are hyping the shit out of Spider-Man. I'm gonna check it out, but it has beat Avatar, so it is official. It has beat fucking Avatar.
And it earns every piece of that money, Danny.
It does.
Earns every piece of that money.
It does.
All right. Let's see what we're doing on time. We got a little bit of time. Okay, all right. So let's do this. I want to skip to one because I think it was very interesting the way the trailer. I want to skip one and then we'll come back to another topic, but I want to skip it and go ahead to this one. Chippendale's Rescue fucking Rangers. Like,
did you see it, Bella? Did you see the new trailer?
Here, I'm about to show the trailer.
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Literally, they break the fourth wall in this movie. So it's a new movie coming out. It's Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. Let me pull this up for you.
Please pull this up. Please pull this
and we will check out. All I can do is play the fucking trailer. Like, I don't want to say no more. Let's just fuck with the trailer. Let me turn this down. Okay.
Yeah, I was talking about this, and Dragoon was like, "Yo," he goes, "I heard good things about it." He's like, "I haven't seen the trailer yet." I was like, "Come by the Platform Podcast." I said, "We're going to review it tonight." He's like, "Okay, bet." He goes, "Count me in."
Here it is, right here.
Wait, I can't hear it.
Oh, let me.
Wait, I can hear it. Let
me turn it up a little bit because I do got it kind of low. Let me start it over. Here we go. So it's like a true Hollywood story type shit. Look at this.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers, the show that defined a generation and
That's
turned
my
two unknown chipmunks into international
Remember that shit?
But his success took Chippendale to new heights.
Yeah, I had the stuffed animals too.
Rescue Rangers. We were living the dream, dancing the Roger Rabbit.
Look at Paula Abdul.
Yeah.
It could all come crashing down.
Look at this shit. 30 years later.
30 years later.
Look different. Hey, it's no secret I had the CGI surgery.
Oh, I love this
He had the
already.
CGI surgery.
It's so meta.
It's meta as fuck, right?
More cheese.
Was that Borat?
I'm thinking.
Yeah, it looked like him.
Nobody wants a reboot.
It's the Rescue Rangers!
You need a disguise or something. Grab the first thing you can.
It was the same shit. Like, it's
Really? Oh, Indiana Jones!
Yep.
Rescue the world.
Wow. Look at fucking Scrooge
oh
McDuck.
my god! I want to see this. Is that Aladdin?
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing the shit out of this. This is right down my
And
alley.
it's streaming.
So
The movie is
nostalgia.
streaming too. Look at this.
It's
Really?
Disney Plus May.
Oh, I got Disney Plus. Perfect. Oh my god.
I got to see this.
Dude, this shit is super meta as fuck though.
It actually looks like I'm looking right at you.
Okay.
Look at my
That's
eyes.
I know that voice.
That's Seth Rogen.
Yes.
Rogan. And he's
Let's see who's in. Yeah. Eric, Keegan Michael Key's in here. Look at that shit.
Keegan.
J.K. Simmons. I said, sign me up. I'm ready to watch it. I'll probably watch it like maybe 3 or 4 times because Rescue Rangers was my shit.
Dude,
when
wasn't
I grew
that
up.
the crazy shit, dude? Like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like,
I love it.
It's like
Oh,
Rescue
I love it.
Rangers.
I loved Rescue Rangers and I loved DuckTales. They were like my 2 top things when I came home after school when I was growing up. I threw my ass to the floor and watched those 2 after school.
You know, I like literally, right? Like Monterey Jack, like all of those characters. I wonder what they didn't really show them, so I wonder what happened to them because they're looking like down bad, kind of. You know, they are looking a little down bad. And I love that it's like fourth wall breaking. I love that because it's
Loki
like they
says
didn't try to
the
take it too
movie's a
serious.
meme.
You said what? Say it
Yeah,
again.
Milky says the whole movie's a meme. Remember Wreck-It Ralph? And
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, hell
Milky
yeah.
said, she said, remember Wreck-It Ralph as a whole meme? Well, that's fine with me. I loved Wreck-It Ralph. I thought it was great. Now, Wreck-It Ralph 2,
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph 2
the
was
first
like-
one is perfect.
Yeah, first one was amazing. The second one was a little
It was a
stretched
money
out.
grab.
Yeah, it was a little stretched out. But this looks absolutely crazy. Now, Bella, let me start with you. Does this get your nostalgia like shit up looking at all this stuff?
In my veins. Right in my fucking veins. Hell yeah. I love, like, this is right in the genre of me growing up. You know, it was like towards the beginning part of me growing up, but it's still like it's a part of my childhood. And you know, Hollywood know what they're doing. To some extent, I feel like they overdo it with the reboots because they know people like nostalgia. But at the same time, sometimes they hit. You know, it might be a lot of misses in the water, but sometimes they gonna hit the battleship. You know what I mean? And then
Like Lion King?
you know we. I don't know about
Please
that,
don't.
but
You know,
yeah.
please
No, sometimes, especially in the right hands. Like think about it. Think about Chucky's series. That was perfection.
That's perfection.
And that was a reboot too.
That was a
kind
reboot,
of.
but that was actually pretty good. I was surprised about Chucky. I was, because I had low hopes. I was like, this shit's about to be garbage. It was pretty good.
We watched like the trailer for it, and Dave's like, "Nah, you just count me out, man."
Yeah, because I was like, this shit, he got a weave and everything. I just wasn't hype about it. But when I actually watched it, I'm like, yeah, this is like all Chucky. Like, this is like good Chucky. This is not that shitty Chucky.
Listen,
where he had a fucking baby and stupid shit. He got married. Remember that stupid shit?
Yeah, that was strange.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie. I think I watched like 3 episodes, and after that, I was like, fuck this, I'm buying it because it was on Voodoo. On Voodoo, it was like, you want to buy the season right now? I'm like, sign me up. Here's my $20. Mine.
Well, I watched it for free. But
I know.
Yeah,
right.
Basically. Arg made that bitch all day long. I Captain.
Right. I, Captain. What are we gonna do? Milky said, I still rewatch Secrets of Nim and Roger Rabbit to this day.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's like nostalgic shit too. Like, especially Roger Rabbit. Like, Roger Rabbit is like that first foray into kind of like fourth wall breaking, like cartoons dealing with like actual humans and like I fucking love that genre. I love when they do that. I love the graphics on that. So and this looking great. This is looking great too. It's looking like super funny. It's looking like it's got a lot of like meme stuff in it, which I love. That means they're aware, and I can appreciate that.
Let me ask you, who's like your favorite ranger in Rescue Rangers?
I would probably say Chip. Because he was the one. Because Chip always took the shit. He always fucking saved the situation.
He took the serious route.
Yeah, Dale always made it kind of fucked up. And,
see, that's me. I love Dale. I love Dale because he reminds me of the goofiness of like me. I'm always fucking shit up.
Of course. Milky said, I love how it showed the history of cartoon animations. Yes. And I love that they said that her boy got he got the 3D makeover, he got the CGI, he got the CGI process done.
The hair and everything.
Right, he was like, you look strange, man. It's like I want to know what what does a cartoon see? Like, do we look like cartoons to them, or is it like I don't know how they're. I love that they're saying they're concentrating on that. So
I love that. That was awesome. He's like, you look different.
Yeah, he looks different.
He's like, even comes back now. It's like not always for the $40,000 makeover.
Yeah, you got the CGI makeover, man. That shit's funny than a bitch, man. I can't wait to fucking see that. So that's gonna come out. You said in May on Disney Plus, right?
Yep.
So Disney
the
Plus.
month of my birthday.
Oh shit! So happy birthday. So you already know. So make sure we might have a watch party for that in Discord. We might do that in Discord.
No, who was your favorite Ranger? I mean, we heard Dan's, we heard mine.
It's definitely Chip. I'm sorry, I love Chip in all the shows he's in.
Right, Chip always made shit happen, right? Like Chip,
always. He was thoughtful, He was a leader,
Yeah. Chip made shit happen. He was the one that did like most of the like acrobatics. He was the one that did most of the like saving. He did a lot of fighting. Like Chip was the one. So,
Right.
I'm going to take a stab at this. Dave, your favorite Ranger's the giant mouse. I can't think of his name. He was like the muscle. That's you, right?
Monterey Jack.
Monterey Jack. That was his name. I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah.
That's yours, ain't it, Dave? Don't lie.
Man, you know what? Danny liked Chippendales Rescue Rangers more than I did. You know what I'm saying? I like the other shit, like Tailspin.
Tailspin is good too.
Yeah, Tailspin is good too. Yeah, Tailspin is the shit.
Now listen. I like Chippendale, but if I had to choose, it would be Chip. Because man, I'm all about getting shit done. You know what I'm saying? Get done. So, but if I had to pick, it'd be Chip. But really, I mean, I'd rather watch Tailspin. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna watch Gummy Bear.
Well, Tailspin is old school too. You got to tuck your age in.
Tailspin's old school.
Yep. That was an early '90s thing.
Yeah, that was an early '90s thing. You got to tuck it.
Oh shit! Actually, Darkwing Duck. If you want to go Disney old school,
and Darkwing Duck, and that motherfucking theme song was
dangerous.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
When there's trouble, you call DW.
Yes! I love it. That was my shit. Like I love Chippendale and Rescue Rangers, but Darkwing Duck was my top five.
Darkwing Duck was a hot. That's one they should do too. They should have one where they kind of have him like breaking the fourth wall and stuff. I would love to see Darkwing Duck handle correctly.
Thunder from Down Under.
Yep.
Launchpad McQuack.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, check that out in May. I just wanted to skip that because I was super hyped to talk about that. Like I really wanted to fucking talk about Chippendale and shit. All right, let's do this. Let's just go into now. This is a hashtag PC discussion right here.
Here we
for
go.
sure.
Here we go.
So Bella, you might be interested in this. Big Mike might lie and say he's interested, but we'll see.
If you're talking about, I think if you're talking about, I'm interested.
All right, so let's pull this up for chat as well. So
I'm definitely interested in this.
Intel is coming out with its first GPU's graphics card. So it's entering into the graphics card arena. And I don't know, it's looking quite good for them right now. It looks like they got a lot of shit that they're pushing behind it. And they're going to roll it out on the notebooks first and then desktops soon to follow. But they got the notebook graphic cards right now. This is kind of how they look. I'm going to pull this up for chat so they can see this.
I mean, that shit looks like.
So these are the laptop cards right here. So these are the ones, the mobile cards. This is how they look right now. But everybody's kind of hype on it right now. They seem pretty powerful. There was a lot of benchmarks that were done.
Those motherfucking those graphics cards like Cyberpunk credit.
And they're coming out with their own super sampling. Remember that you love DLSS, David, and all that stuff, and AMD's Fidelity FX. They have their own. It's called XESS. And it's going to be the same thing. And they already.
XESS?
XESS.
Backwards.
Now reverse that.
It's Sussex. It's the Sussex will complete with FX and DLSS. It's a lot to say, but it says
they could have chose any other letters.
Now they did say that
that's what I'm saying.
They already have support right now, even though the cards aren't out yet, but they already have support for sex. And believe it or not, the first game announced to support sex is Death Stranding.
That's interesting.
Death Stranding. So the Walking Souls supports XXESSX. So
say that again. 3 times fast.
XXSSXXSSX. So that's it's called sex. I know. I mean that's fact.
Baby, let's talk about sex,
baby. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. So yeah, another interesting tidbit said that would allow users to use Intel Arc through the service, which it's kind of like a low latency computer
Damn,
experience.
Yeah,
It's similar now. Nvidia already has that kind of shit too, so it looks like they're really kind of going after like Nvidia's stuff.
Of
Like,
course, that at the
of
top.
course, and so yeah, and it'll also let you play games over the cloud too. It's also a cloud service too that lets you play games over the cloud as well.
I mean, NVIDIA does that also.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it looks like they're going after that. Like that's what they're modeling their shit after.
So one thing, I mean, does pun off what you said earlier about the sex thing? I mean, I understand. I understand why they choose dark, because they're going to arc people's backs.
Wait, hold on.
I definitely
was not reading. Right, I was not thinking that at all. I was not thinking about arcing people.
I was on the fence, but it's probably
You know what?
I ain't gonna hold you.
I think Big Mike designed this GPU because like this shit. The NVIDIA was like, let's just get somebody regular. What do you think? And Mike was like, call it sex, and until arc get back and shit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So I mean, Bella, Bella, what you think? Let me ask you this, Bella. Say they come to you and they offer you the card for like dirt cheap. Like say $250. Would you try it? Would you be willing to kind of get out of the NVIDIA AMD space and kind of jump into that third space for Intel?
Oh, for sure. Like that's literally a part of my job as like a brand influencer, to try different shit. Mm-hmm. So I would definitely give it a try on some of the high powered games, see how it runs. Just like on ultra settings, see how it runs while the stream is going, because a lot of times that makes it.
Sometimes it bottlenecks on one end. It's like when you're streaming, it's like my frames drop a little bit. So
yeah, I would be willing to give it a try. And you said they have good benchmarks.
They did say they had some good benchmarks so far, especially with Death Stranding. They said they got it to run like an average of 115 FPS, and that's what ultra settings. So.
Okay.
Struggle.
See, look,
it's Intel's new card, Struggle.
Yep, Intel. So Intel has its own graphics cards coming out, and that might help out with like just graphic cards as a whole, because then there's a third choice, right? So now there's so maybe that'll kind of put a buffer on like people wanting like NVIDIA 30 series or trying to get some AMD series that are hard to get right now.
That plus I was thinking they're going to be like, the third one entering the market. Maybe this could also, say, NVIDIA be like, hey, we got competition. Maybe we need to lower our prices down if we want to sell these cards.
NVIDIA prices aren't usually that bad. It's just now it's just astronomical. Like a card is double the price. Like a 3070, like it was like $599 or something like that. But now it's like $1,000 and then a 3080.
I looked at it today because Amazon had one. It was like $1,700, and that was in stock at Amazon. I'm like,
damn! I done had my OnlyFans account up for like 2 weeks. Still ain't got enough for a motherfucking garbage cards. Shit, I got 2 subs. Shit.
I was about to do like what Struggle told me to do. Start the butthole cam for OnlyFans.
That's terrible.
No. I don't want a hashtag goatsy. I don't want none of that shit. He said hot tub fury. Oh no hot tubs. But you can't get some of this chocolate tiger shots. You know what I'm saying? You can get some of those.
What's that?
Or some on my back if you want them. I got them in 4K. I mean, you just gotta come to the OnlyFans.
Did you just say come on your back?
I said laying on my back in 4K.
You said come on my back in 4K.
No, that's what you were thinking. That was your mentality. So yeah, Intel GPUs they're gonna come. They're gonna make a big announcement soon. They're gonna show off the fucking desktop GPUs. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. All right, and our last topic for today is No Man's Sky. So yeah, No Man's Sky. I'm telling you, this game, I don't get it. Like it's like a zombie who turned back into a human who grew into like a god. Like I don't know. Like No Man's Sky. Let me pull this up for you guys. There's a new trailer out for the new update. They did a lot with combat.
It's evolving,
right?
It's evolving.
18 free DLCs, right?
Yeah, this is
18 free DLCs.
Yeah, this is the 18th. So when they talk about developers not being greedy and shit like that, this is the 18th free major DLC that was dropped for No Man's Sky. Let me pull this up for you guys here, and then we'll check out the trailer, and then you tell me what you think. Here we go.
I've seen things. A few things before.
Okay.
Left the sun and moon behind.
And this game is an optimized beast too.
Galaxies waiting to be found.
I mean, look how good it looks now. Like, it is so ahead. Now it looks like what Sean Murray
rich in resources
originally announced back then, you know, when everybody thought he was fucking lying.
Battles to be fought.
Now the combat, and so that's the whole focus of this update.
Treasures unknown.
It's all combat related. You see you in a big ass mech, you can drive the mech around. And I fucking love the mech. The mech is so good.
Man, and you can put all types of weapons and beams on him.
Hell yeah,
and
beams, cannons, motherfucking...
Here's the amazing thing. You can take technology from other freaking mechs. So, you know those big mechs, the enemy mechs?
Yeah.
You can take technology now from them and add them to your mech.
I'm about to say, look at this shit. I know Alucard, look at this, man. You really should get back into it, bro. It's definitely not an empty game anymore, dude. It's filled with NPCs. It's filled with fucking battles. It's filled with criminals. It's filled with technology. Like, it's so fucking good. So yeah, that's the new update. No Man's Sky Sentinel. It's out right now. If you have No Man's Sky in your shit. Coco says, I'm good. I'm trying to get my stuff together to open the bakery back up. So he's talking to the struggle. And Alucard said empty ass game. But see, man, it's not anymore though. Like, I'll give you this. At the beginning,
it's still,
dude, no, man, it is so good now, man.
I just played it recently, and it ain't my cup of tea.
Dude, you probably walked forward and then turned it off. No. Like, you didn't even fucking play it. You couldn't.
I got to the next planet. As far as I got.
Right, and you didn't do shit. Like, you didn't even. Did you land? Did you talk to people? Did you go to any of the settlements? No, that's why I know you didn't play it. That's why I know you didn't. 2-3
hours, and I'm like, man, this is not my thing.
If you only got 2 to 3 hours in, you didn't play it. It's like you literally didn't play it.
I'm with Alucard on it. It's in the trash can for me.
And you were doing so well earlier, dude.
I mean, you know me the other day. You know me. I've done survival building games.
Oh, that's right, Danny. Remember
that is true, though. That is true, though.
Just me being honest. That's me being honest. I mean, you may hate it. It may hurt your soul. But I'm just not big on it.
I think it's the lack of coordination. That's what it is. The hand-eye coordination.
The lack of hand-eye coordination.
His hand coordination. You know, he can't really. Like, building makes him like woozy and shit. Like he's like.
I mean, I got plenty of hand-eye coordination. What you saying?
No.
Yikes! Anyway, I think that's a false. So let's just stop playing with yourself. Literally, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Just stop it, dude. Because you couldn't even. Let me just. Because I'm gonna continue your shit. I see what you're trying to do, Big Mike. I'm not gonna let you do that, man. I'm not gonna let you do that.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with self-love. Self-love, hey, everybody should be self-loving each other.
Wow.
That is not what that is.
We're talking about No Man's Sky. That's what we're talking about today.
What that is.
We're talking No Man's Sky. We're not talking about No Man's Hand. We're talking about No Man's Sky. That's
No Man's Hand.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Here's the crazy thing. Danny actually got me back on. I actually hated the game when I first bought it, Big Mike. I was like, this game is shit tier. I was like, man, I was like, how the fuck do you play this shit? I'm like, all you do is go around and just scan samples. I'm like, that shit is garbage. But then, after I saw the second update, then the third update, then the fourth update, then he was like, dude, they put a lot more shit in. I'm like, dude, they got vehicles. I'm like, I'm sick and tired of running around. I'm like, oh shit, they added 12 vehicles. Oh shit. And then I saw the next update. I'm like, oh shit, they added big ass freighters. Oh shit, they added motherfucking new airplanes and oh shit, they added. I was like, oh shit.
One of the updates, I think that is because it was kind of an empty game, but now there's like literally just filled with NPCs. Like it's filled. Like when you land, it's like shit everywhere.
It's got old settlements. They actually got like more now giant creatures. You got sandworms you get to fight. There's like like aggressive giant sentinels. They also got those sentinel airplanes and sentinel frigates.
Dude, listen, me and David been running it for the last since the update came out. Me and David said, you know what? Let's fuck with it. Let's jump in. Because they said they got the combat down. Because see, that was one of the things. That was one of my complaints. My last complaints about No Man's Sky was that there was really no reason to really engage in too much combat. You know what I'm saying? Like there was like, if I'm a badass space dude with guns, I should be shooting shit, right? Like that's what I feel like. And this update, when we first got in and we had our mechs land next to each other, it was like the Orwellian nightmare, but we controlling it, right? Like it was just like we fucking corporate overlords with these bots that are unstoppable and like laser beams across the landscapes. And I just had an aha moment, like, wow, No Man's Sky is like dope. Like literally the combat was instant. We got in, we fought giant sentinels and robots, and it looked like fucking Gundam up in this bitch. Like it was looking really good. The combat that we've been playing for the last couple of days, and we just really can't stop because the combat is there. There's air combat. When you fly into the solar system, you're guaranteed to have 2 or 3 fucking fights in the solar system now. And it's crazy. It's crazy what's in this game. Look at Struggle. Fuck you, man. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about nerds, you play 7 days. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's shocking because, Struggle likes these type of games. It's a wonder that he doesn't play it.
It's too dark skinned. It's too dark skinned for him, man.
It's too dark skinned.
Yeah, it's too dark skinned for him, man. You gotta. It's not Drake enough, man. It's gotta have that. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Sometimes it's like you gotta have those Prince levels of strength. You said it definitely ain't Drake enough.
It definitely ain't Drake enough.
Facts. See, I know light-skinned dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have grown up next to them. We know what their strengths and weaknesses are. We know we know how much HP light-skinned dudes have. We know.
Maybe it'll play better if you take a dab before, or not a dab, but an edible before you play it.
No, because then it needs to be extra light skin. It's got to go like I don't know. He'll probably omni light skin, so we don't want to get into it. So I mean, look, No Man's Sky has really stepped up the game, and I think this is the best time for you guys to jump in if you were ever worried about like.
Shout out to the devs.
Yeah, I mean, like Sean Murray really, he brought this motherfucker back from the fucking depths of hell, man. Because when this game, and remember, all of us had returned the game. All of us had the game and fucking returned and refunded it. And then, excuse me, after the third update, I started seeing when they had settlements and like all these NPCs, because I'm like, damn, there's nothing to do in this game. But then when they added like quest missions and NPCs and like doing shit and like, I'm like, okay. So I bought it, and I bought it for like, it was like dirt cheap too. It was like $20. So fuck it, I'll buy it again now that it has like 3 or 4 DLCs in and shit is fixed. And I started playing it and I was like, wow, there's like shit to do. There's missions. It feels good. It looks better than it has looked ever. And then I just stuck with it, and then this update drops, and it's chef's kiss. Like, it's so good, and the battles are so good. You never talked about battles with No Man's Sky, but now that's a real conversation. You can really talk about big, major scale battles with giant mechs and stupid shit. So I love it.
And big walker droids too. The big ass walker droids.
Yeah, the big walker droids shit. When them motherfuckers land down, you gotta take their legs and shoot them. It's like a whole situation.
And what's crazy is like they got sentinels that'll call more big droids. So like if you don't kill them quick enough, those caller sentinels will pull down 3 or 4 big giant things and keep calling them.
And the laser beams like they definitely tickle you where you don't want to be tickled. Them motherfuckers get you fucked up. They fuck you up, and you're just sitting there wondering why your shit is busted because they coming for your pain. So yeah, if you guys want to check it out, it is out right now, literally right as we fucking speak. If you have No Man's Sky, if you haven't played it in like a year or two, and you were like fuck this game, please re-download, reinstall, and check out the fucking update. You will not be disappointed. The combat is so good now. So yeah. All right, I think that is it for today. It was a little shorter today because I just felt like making it shorter.
I do have one open topic.
What's that?
I think it'd be a good discussion between all of us because we all gave it a shot. Maybe not all of us, but you, me, maybe Dave, I think did too. There was a report that came from EA, and I don't know if you saw it there, Danny, that EA admitted on Battlefield failed because of Halo Infinite.
I saw that, and I watched Young Yeah's video. Shout out to Young Yeah. I
wanted to hear y'all's like.
EA needs to shut the fuck up, man. Listen, Battlefield sucked entire dick. And it wasn't because of fucking Halo. Halo was dope. Okay. So don't come for Halo. Halo is actually dope. It's actually fun. It actually optimized. It actually looks good. Because that's the things that fucking Battlefield don't. Battlefield don't look that good. Battlefield was not fun. Battlefield felt like you were like running in mud. Like Battlefield had bugs. Like Battlefield was just the way that the game was set up was not good at all. When you can take a tank up the side of a building, it is shit. It is pure shit. And that game sucks so much dick. Like I can't believe EA even uttered that when I saw that. When I saw Young Yeah showing that article about EA blaming motherfucking Halo, talking about, well, they weren't successful because of Halo's release. No. You came out 2 weeks before Halo. It was shit for 2 weeks. Halo came out and blessed the gods. Right. And you were mad than a bitch because the shit was successful and your shit was trash. So let's be real, man. EA, you fucking suck. You do. Most games you make are trash.
And see, I played the beta along with you. I played it on PC.
Remember that shit, dude? That shit was garbage, man.
It was garbage, yo. And I even told you because I played it before you did. And I was like,
yeah, you told me. You said, dude, don't download that demo, man. That shit is garbage. I'm like, what?
I played on PC, dude. I said, don't download that demo. It is garbage, yo. And you had like, nah, I gotta check it out for myself because there's like hashtag on PC.
Right, that's what it was. Because I'm like, maybe it's different systems. I don't know. But when I loaded that shit up and how chocolatey white this shit was, I'm like, man, this is like playing like white supremacy, man. Like, it was tough, man.
What they should have done is just owned up because they even knew they were releasing a half-assed game. And me personally, what they should have done instead of blaming Halo, they should have just delayed it again and said, because they don't even have content for this game right now.
Dude, it's like one map and like, it's like, but you want me to pay $60 for one fucking map and 2 sub-maps that suck so much dick. Like, I'm not paying this. I'm not.
And they only have a scoreboard so you can see your skills.
Yeah, they don't have a scoreboard, yeah.
Dude,
I'm like, what the fuck? How do you know?
Dude, let's check this out, dude. In the fucking in the porno game Gentleman's Club on Steam, right? There's this one where you run a strip club. There's a scoreboard on that game. So like if you can't even do that, then what the fuck are you doing, man? Like what?
Right, EA is gonna EA. Right, EA is gonna EA.
We're just going to say, hey, it's Halo's fault that we fucked up. Nah, fess up to it. You released a half-ass game. You should have delayed it. Had content ready and DLC ready at the ready. But nah, you want to blame fucking Halo. Get the fuck out of here.
It's like, don't get mad at Halo because it was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't blame them for it being dope as fuck. It was better than Battlefield could ever be. Like, it was, and I'm not even an Xbox shill. Halo is just dope. It is. And anybody who says that it's not, you either like a super fanboy or you just haven't played the shit. Like, Halo is dope.
Halo. We need to get Bella on Halo.
I've been trying.
We got to
don't even get me started. I told Bella last week, and we didn't even do Halo. We ended up 1v1ing in fucking Valorant. I came and she had an opportunity to try badass Halo. I would love to see Halo Bella. You know what I'm saying? We're dudes just rage quitting. I want to see it. I want to fucking.
Hey, I want to see her.
Coming up soon.
I want to see her shoot people and make these motherfuckers cry.
I'm telling you. Listen, if you decide to stream it and you need a partner, somebody who want to witness this glory, I'm fucking there, man. I want to see this shit.
I hate to say it, Bella. I hate to say it. You need to lose a life because you haven't played it yet.
Oh shit! Well, I mean, that is kind of facts, though. I mean, no,
I played it. What you talking about?
But Bella.
Okay, I'll let you slide then, because I think you haven't played Halo Infinite yet.
I definitely have played it. You're tripping.
I was like, I know you have Xbox Game Pass.
You know she got Game Pass. You know she got.
I was like, you haven't played it yet? But nah, Valor's over here. Hey, Bella!
Yeah, that's true. Valor is my main bitch, so I'm gonna keep going back. Valor,
I just, I just cannot believe they were.
Just Valor is like, Bella, you know you want to play me.
You know what? I wonder what 343 is thinking. They're probably thinking like, fuck you, EA. Like, I want to know what that conversation is like within that studio to be blamed by EA for the lack of fucking Battlefield.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, right, Bella? Like, who does that?
Who wants to play Battlefield?
That shit was like and it was so disappointing how Battlefield turned out, because Battlefield because remember they rebooted and they had like Battlefield like 1 and now those were okay. Those are pretty good. They weren't better than like Call of Duty or anything, but there were some redeeming traits for it, especially that open sand battle and stuff. That was kind of good. But it just, this was like a tragic fucking fail. Like, it was just garbage from jump.
This one was tragic. And you and I, and we've all just agree, there's nothing wrong with delaying a game. I understand they had the big weights on their ankles saying, look, we got to get this shit out or we're going to lose our bonus money. But there's nothing wrong with delaying a game and trying to make it look better and feel better.
Right.
I wish they would delay it. They should have delayed it into like late this year, like just so they can get it optimized, because man, it ran like dog shit on everything. Like, PlayStation ran like dog shit, Xbox ran like dog shit. PC, it was embarrassing. It was super embarrassing, because if you got it on low, and here's the kicker, if you had all your graphics options on low, it would stutter. But if you put it at 4K, it ran smooth, except at like low frames. It was baffling. It was fucking baffling. Like, I did not even understand.
How they manage that?
That's not even possible, because even if you lower it and set a lower system grind on that, it shouldn't even stutter at that low. Motherfuckers playing at 720p, and it was like they had it at 4K with ray tracing. Like, this shit was like fucking stupid. Like, I didn't understand it. I just didn't understand it, and I can't believe they blamed fucking what? Why would you blame Halo? Halo was great. They did their fucking job. They optimized the game. They brought out the game. It was great. The multiplayer was great. There were a couple of things that people kind of complained about.
The only thing I had complaints, and I think you agree with me, was the fucking battle pass.
Yeah, battle pass was like 1 XP a fucking round. Like, that was not the ticket. Yeah,
that shit was a cash grab. Like, yo, give us your money.
You want to speed up the process? Give us $20, and it's like, no, we're not doing that today. We're not fucking doing that bullshit. So yeah, I can't believe that. And EA, come on, man, just suck the most grainiest of dick, please, because you're not. That's not true. You failed because you failed. It had nothing to do with nobody else. Halo
It's
did
EA.
their job. Yeah, it's EA. You know, EA Sports. It's in your wallet.
In the game.
It's the game.
Look,
EA
I miss them saying
Sports.
it like that. It's weird them just saying EA Sports. Like, you're supposed to say it's in the game, man. What's wrong with you?
EA Sports. We fuck up.
Yeah,
I kind of disagree on just a little bit, because there's time to time, like I said in the chat, there's time to time they do release a fire ass game like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
EA has good games under their belt, but
Right.
the overall corporate structure of EA sucks so much, and that's
Yes,
the
I
problem.
agree.
That's the problem. It's like EA will come out with something like Jedi Fallen Order, right? And you'll be
Right.
like, "Damn, this shit is amazing! Hell yeah, EA!" Right?
Because I remember because when we were talking about Jedi Fallen Order before we all played it, you're like, I remember your reaction, like, Mike, I'm scared.
Man, I was terrified, dude, because when they said there were microtransactions in the game, I'm thinking, why? This game looks so good. It's like a Dark Souls Star Wars game. Like, that's like horny levels, like at 100%. I wanted it. And then when the game came out and it wasn't microtransaction-y, like it
And I
wasn't,
told you, like,
I
told
was
you,
super surprised. I was like, wow, only thing they really got is like lightsaber stuff, and all of that you can really earn in the game. You didn't even really...
Nope, didn't
All
have to
right,
buy
Bella.
a damn thing.
Yeah, you didn't have to buy shit, and I fucking thoroughly enjoyed Jedi Fallen Order.
I played that shit twice.
And I'm gonna tell
I
you,
loved it.
another game, Dante's Inferno. Dude,
Yeah.
that game was dope as fuck. I cannot believe EA hasn't like done further with that. And then Dead Space, which thank God they brought the original team back, and they're doing another Dead Space, which like looks absolutely terrifying. And I don't want to play that shit in VR at all.
Oh,
I will never
you're gonna play it in VR.
No, never. But I absolutely want to fuck with it, right? Like EA has a lot of games that I do like. Need for Speed, like I love Need for Speed, the series. There were a couple of shit tier ones here and there, but overall, Need for Speed is a great series. So EA can do it. It's just EA needs to put the effort in. And that was the problem with Battlefield. Battlefield had no effort. It was just like, let's get this out so motherfuckers can get this cash, right? What up, King? I see you, bro. Long time no see. What's up, man? So yeah. Battlefield is not because of Halo. Battlefield failed because it played like Wayne Brady. So there it is. I've been busy, bought my own house, dude. Congrats, man. Congrats on the crib, man. Now you need to invite us all over so we can fuck it up. All right. Let's do this. Let's get the fuck up out of here, man. It's like 4:00. Let's get out. So who we raiding? Anybody live? Who live?
You
I
don't
know
have people on
somebody.
mine?
Who's live?
Okay, go ahead,
I know
raid them.
somebody.
Yeah, whoever it is, just go ahead and raid them. You should have the power to raid, Bella. You
Okay.
Go for it.
should.
I'm sorry. The only person on my end is Boss Lady. I have.
I see Boss Lady. I see Rockstar Lexi.
Copy. Okay. I can host from here. Raid from here.
You should
Shouldn't
be
have
able
to
to raid.
host.
Yeah, you should be able to raid. If you put it in chat, it should be able to raid it.
Yeah, you just type in / you should know how.
Yeah, she knows how to raid.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Bella,
It won't let
stop. It
I
doesn't.
did. You do not have permissions to.
Wait, hold on. Okay, well, can you?
She's an editor. You gotta make
I
her an
can
editor.
send
That's
it.
why.
I can wait. I
I
can
make her.
send it.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Okay, here you go. What's her name?
Yeah, we just talked about that earlier, King.
Okay.
Battlefield sucks dick.
It does. Battlefield is like Paris Hilton.
Oh, I got my ears
It
back
sucks
finally.
all the day.
I'm asking you, King. I've been watching some of your streams and stuff. Have you converted over?
Please
Just
say it ain't
just,
so.
just asking. I mean, I know you got a PS5, and most of your streams been like PS5 games.
That's foul. You should be #PC. Check out Just Prince Prince Fresh. check him out. Make sure you show us some love. Let him know where you came from. Shout out to Bad Bella. Shout out to Big Mike. Shout out to Dave D, aka Mr. No Cam, and everybody in chat. Shout out King, man. I ain't seen you in a long time, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I want to holler at you, bro. But yeah. Check us out.
He's got his booty hat on.
Hashtag PS5. That's shame on you. Check out Prince Fresh right now. Once again, we love you all. We can't do this shit without you, and we will check you out later on tonight for Late Night Convo. And you already know. Peace.
Right.
Holla.
Oh, got my ears back.